I want to read out. We got a question coming through one of our social media channels, which is great because we always welcome questions. And if you have something that you would like to know or a topic that you want to cover, please at DistilNation NZ let us know. But this question was, and I'm quoting here, "So you guys just about NZ shit?" Which, in fairness, yes, yes we are. That's very much part of the DistilNation NZ. So one reason I got excited about you coming on was because you do have much more of an international lens than what we do. You're keeping an eye on what distilleries are doing across, I see your travels in North America and elsewhere. What are the international trends that you are picking on, either consumer facing or industry facing? What are those trends that you see could be, or perhaps should be, making their way over to New Zealand?
Ooh, big question, great question.
It's a big question.
So you guys just about NZ shit? Question mark. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's so much to talk about, in terms of New Zealand, but I think some of the things to pay attention to are that we are on kind of a rolling tide. There are some things that will just hit us, whether we're ready or not ready, and there are some things that generally tend to arrive here. Sometimes it's 5 years. That's historically we've been 5 to 10 years behind the trends.
Too,
yeah. So the big kind of cocktail revolution kicking off in the 1990s, it kind of got here by like 2002, 2003. And that's fine, right? Now, obviously, speed of data, transportability of information and ideas moving much faster. So some things now are like, it's 18 months. Some things are 6 months, particularly in sales trends, consumer trends. Mm-hmm. Like, it's pretty close. It's like 6 months. Yeah. So one of the rolling tides that will hit us, whether we like it or not, it is already hitting us, is that premiumization has moved. So for a long time, and this should be thought-provoking for New Zealand producers, particularly craft producers, for a long time, premiumization was on the rise. And that super stratosphere of ultra-high net worth luxury goods, that's still going. That's always going to be, that's always going to be on the rise, or at least it's going to be sort of somewhat stable. But premiumization is rolling to an end in terms of current consumer trends and behaviour. We're seeing a return to mid-price products, which have actually always been really good, right? So, yes. Because, and again, it's that scenario of, craft, and this has happened in the States as well, that the word craft has kind of become synonymous with volume instead of actually quality, right? So I'm small, therefore I'm a craft distillery. Well, no, you're small, therefore you're a small distillery. And the attention that you pay to the way that you make your product and the quality of that product is what's going to determine whether or not it's craftsmanship, craftspersonship, or, a fun hobby. Brutal, but true.